What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about how Bungie almost finessed me out of $170, man. I was this close, bro. If you could see my fingers and how close they are, I was super close to pre-ordering the final shape. And then I watched Paul Tassi and a couple others, and I started just going through the comments. I don't know if people do this like me, but when I'm looking at a video, sometimes I just go straight to the comments while it plays. There was a guy in the comments, and he said, okay, so this is all it takes for people to be happy, a bunch of recycled content. After thinking about it a little bit, I realized that this guy was onto something. Like, he brought me back to reality. I have not seen anything about the final shape. Therefore, I should not be talking about the final shape. Like, bro, I think this was the last video I made about Destiny 2, or the other video I made about Onslaught. I said, yo, final shape is looking to be amazing, and nothing even dropped about. Bro, I don't, what was I talking about? What was I legit talking about? I feel like I was in a trance. Like, I was on this ride and somebody just knocked me off the ride, and I was like, whoa. I don't know if Bungie's like doing magic. I don't know what Bungie is doing, but they are very skillful at what they do. I remember GrenaderJake saying,
one of those ways is that they sort of prey on the nostalgia that we have for Destiny and the emotion that we have from all these, whether you've been playing for 3 years, 6 years, 9 years, whatever, our emotions from playing for so long and being a part of a community for so long.
When I first heard him say that, I was like, bro, I understand what you're saying, but you're doing a really bad job at providing evidence to make this claim strong. Like, this claim is pretty flimsy. Basically, what I'm saying is, I understood where he was coming from, but I did not know where he was coming from until now.
And we had all this nostalgia for the Vault of Glass and Black Spindle. I mean, one day we were just sitting in a conference room and we're like, what if we just made another Black Spindle mission, but we made it a lot bigger?
It seems like Bungie is preying on the communities, or their communities' nostalgia factor, the emotion, so that they can get more people to pre-order the final shape. And the way that they're doing it is by bringing back the beloved weapons. Why do they bring back the mountaintop, the hammerhead, the falling guillotine, etc., etc., etc.? Because these weapons are highly likely to have people come back to the game. And when they come back to the game, the more people we can kind of entice to pre-order the final shape. And the more people we can get to pre-order the final shape without knowing anything about the content, the better it is for us. That's what we want. So how can we get more of that to happen? I really think this live stream on Tuesday for the final shape may just be Cade 6 everywhere. Just like 2,000 scenes of Cade 6 and trying to continuously play on these heartstrings of nostalgia. Maybe even some weapons from Destiny 1. Bro, it would be so crazy if they showcased the Icebreaker or the No Land Beyond, pull out the Twilight Garrison. Bro, I truly hope that this doesn't become a circus and we get information about how they're going to change the game fundamentally, so they can express to us how they're getting rid of the seasonal model and how they're ushering in this new model that the community is going to love more, how they're going to make the campaign better than Lightfall's campaign because the narrative is going to be better. I heard that the writer for the final shape is a lot better, but in all reality, I don't care about the narration. I'm just going to put that out there. The reason why Lightfall fell flat for me was because I could tell the developers were being lazy. How were they being lazy? They were just throwing enemies just anywhere in a big huddle. Like all you had to do was just throw grenades and all of the enemies for that area was dead. It was just horrible how they designed the levels for the campaign. Like, let's just forget about their narration. Let's forget about the story. Let's talk about enemy placement, bro. Bungie really has to work on replayability, bro. From the past few campaigns, I have not wanted to play it ever again. Even with the Witch Queen campaign, even though that campaign was so good, I still didn't want to play those missions ever again. It's probably because of how much of a time sink they were. I really want to see the final shape. I don't want to see anything else but the final shape. If Bungie wants me to spend money on the final shape, everybody, please protect your pockets, because Bungie is clearly pulling out everything in their arsenal to get your money, bro. They pulling out Cade 6, they pulling out the mountaintop, they pulling out the recluse, bro. Protect your money. I'm going to speak for myself because I can't really speak for everyone, but I really don't want to feel like I've been played again, because the past couple of years I've been feeling that way. I've been feeling like a number, and I've been feeling like Bungie is caring nothing about the game and everything about the money. I really believe that that's why playing Destiny 2 is more of a job, more of a chore than fun, than a hobby, because Bungie sees my time as money, and that's it. And it has become more and more apparent every single time I consume Bungie's content. They want my money. The only reason they want my time, the only reason they want me to be invested in their franchise is so they can have my money. Essentially, they want to milk me. And what I'm saying is, if you want my money, you have to work hard for it. So I want to see what you got with the final shape. I can't wait for this next live stream. If it's glam, I'm definitely going to call them out on it. And we'll just see where we go with the final shape in Destiny 2 in the future. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed the vibe, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, baby. Peace and one love.